Well, the law ain't always right when the night hides what's in sight. Outlaws walk with their heads held high, but the vigilance committee is coming by. The sheriff's badge ain't worth a thing when the justice ain't got wings. So we take it into our hands and we make them understand. Vigilantes in the shadows, that's where we ride. When the law can't see, we walk the other side. With a vengeance in our hearts and a fire in our eyes. Vigilantes in the shadows till the day they die. The town's been burning with fear and hate, but we're coming for the ones who sealed our fate. With a rope and a fire in the night, we're gonna make sure they see the light. The law may say it's black and white, but we know it's red and it ain't right. We'll do what the law won't do to see the guilty through. Vigilantes in the shadows, that's where we ride. When the law can't see, we walk the other side. With a vengeance in our hearts and a fire in our eyes. Vigilantes in the shadows till the day they die. The wind it howls like a banshee's cry. Outlaws tremble when we pass by. Ain't no mercy, ain't no grace, just the justice of a hard-pressed place. Vigilantes in the shadows, that's where we ride. When the law can't see, we walk the other side. With a vengeance in our hearts and a fire in our eyes. Vigilantes in the shadows till the day they die. So when the town sleeps and the moon's running high, you'll hear the gallop of the horse's stride. And if you're guilty, best be prepared, 'cause the vigilance committee will be there.
Hello, welcome to the Vigilance Committee. I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream, but here I am now. For anyone that knows, yes, I'm still healing. It's going to take months, but welcome everyone. I do want to recognize some folks in the chat here. STD, one of my moderators. Good to see you, brother. East Carbon Exposed. I've been watching your work, and so is people, and we enjoy your work here in Utah. Joe Black is in the chat, the Lord of Blackness. Good to see you. Our guy, good to see you. Let's see, Let's OTVO, good to see you, brother. Joko, Kansas Cop Watch, always good to see you as well. Claire, yes, I am doing well. Good to see you. Let's see, who else do we have in here? Oh, this deserves to be put up on the screen. Yes, Waterloo is trash. William L., good to see you. Dubwubs, always, yeah, always good to see you, brother. Let's see, who else we got in here? If somebody could reach out to Stephanie, I forgot to send her a text message. I know she's one of the mods here that can put in information. I did actually. Here's the link to the StreamYards. It is a limited open panel today. Oh, look, I've already got somebody that I'm definitely is welcome to the stage. Nikki, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, Cliff. I actually was gonna just stay backstage and help you pop stuff up and everything.
Oh, I appreciate
I'm
that.
working while I'm doing this, so
Okay. Well,
but
welcome.
I can let you know that there are um, videos based off of the Waterloo City Council's
Yep.
viewpoint
Yep.
and Flex's video.
Okay. So there's a video of the city council themselves. I know that they're. Oh wow, press with rancor. Good to see you, brother. Um, are you talking about their video from the city
Yes,
council? Okay.
yes.
And so, do they have like an opinion on what happened?
No, they
They
actually
just had their own live and they shut it down early. I
nope,
noticed that.
nope. They went on recess as soon
Oh,
as the chief, like the second time that Flex said, "Are you going to arrest me if I don't leave?" They went on recess and put the block up that said, "We're on recess." They
right.
came
Okay.
back about 4 minutes later after Flex had left and just continued on with the meeting like nothing was wrong.
Like nothing happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
that figures. All right. Oh, Stephanie Jenks, you made it. Good to see you, sister. Um, all right. It's really good to see Press with Rancor. I haven't spoke with you in a while, brother. It's good to see you. Tennessee Transparency's in the chat. Big Mike Audits. Wow, a lot of people are here. That's good. I do have some videos to share. I want to, give credit to some of those folks that did a live stream yesterday after Flex was arrested. But just in case you were living under a rock and didn't see the video of what happened to Flex Your Freedoms last night, I'm going to go ahead and pull up his video first. This live stream actually got cut off, but it just circled and circled and circled forever. And I'm not sure when it actually got put back up again, but we can watch it now. That's the reason I didn't go live last night. I didn't really have video to share. I know that Innocent Audit put out the first video, which was awesome that he did that. I can't find that video right now, but if it gets sent to me, I'll be more than happy to share it. But here is Flex Your Freedom's view. I'm just going to I mean, this was a love fest for the mayor, the outgoing mayor that got voted out. And so all of the people that before that he spoke were all praising this former mayor. And um, Flex was there to if y'all don't understand or know the story of what happened to Flex Your Freedoms 2 years ago, there's a city council member, John Childs, that was actually on his jury, who actually said, "I'd be hard pressed to go against anything that the police say because they have to work with him every day," and yet he still got put on his jury. So it's just egregious. Um, all right, now I don't know what's going on here. I don't like this format because I can't see my chat. Let's see here. Let me stop sharing for a second, I guess. I want to make this part smaller. I think.
Hey,
There we
Cliff,
go. I
if
can.
it'll
Yeah.
help, I can share what I have. I
Yeah.
have Flex Freedom's video from the time he went up to the podium.
Yep. I've got that.
And then I also have the city council meeting.
I didn't pull that one up, but it does actually show John Childs actually interrupting him while he was speaking. So yeah, if you want to send me the link in private chat, I will definitely show that one as well.
Okay, or I can just pull it up when you're ready for it.
Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and show Flex Your Freedom's first, and then we'll pull that one up second. All right, so let me go to share screen again. Flex for Freedoms. There. There we go. And then I can make it big over here without losing everybody. There we go. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to start it from right here. I think he's getting ready to get up. So here we go.
I despise it.
Reverend said, we don't know what's ahead for you, but whatever it is, we know that God's going to guide you and keep you. So despite all that went on before, I can't do all the accolades that people have given me. I can just say, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes. Thank you. I'm going out.
Everyone really pay attention to what he says in the beginning here, and then notice the contrast when he actually starts speaking his mind about John Childs. It's very, very interesting. The crowd is for him in the very beginning, but boy, they turn fast. Here we go.
Let's see. Hello, everybody. Great to see you. Can we just all stand up and give a quick clap and a round of applause to the best mayor and the best city council I have ever seen. They are the best. I'm the best. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Well, I do know that unfortunately, there is at least one city council member here today. And I'm sorry, Mayor Hart. I guess the people have spoke and you will be replaced. However, there is good news, ladies and gentlemen, and I will share with you. So a couple years ago, just a couple of years ago, I was arrested for free speech. Hey, keep it down. Keep it down, John. This is about you. So John Childs right here, he hates our rights. I am a disabled combat veteran. And every time I come up here and speak of my First Amendment rights, it's always John Childs that runs and cowers like a little rat. John was on my jury.
See how the audience is turning against him already because he's called John Childs a rat? And they're basically going to shut him down now. John Childs has actually been speaking too. You can't hear him in this video, but what Nikki was talking about, we'll be able to hear him. So that's why we're going to play that video next. I do have somebody in my basement, MC Nemesis. Does anybody know who he or she is? And if you would show me a picture of your face, just turn your camera on. I don't know you. And I'm kind of leery about bringing people on that I don't know. Does anybody know MC Nemesis in the chat? If you guys can help me out, because I'm not sure I want to bring somebody up, that I don't know. Like I said, it's a limited open panel. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, MC Nemesis, in the chat? So I'm not sure who you are, and nobody else seems to know who you are so far either. Okay. Press with Ranker says I don't. East Carbon Exposed. Let's OTVO doesn't chime in there. Handhor.
I'm just wondering if it's a new name for what was that? Bad Apple Media.
Well, it could be, and if that's the case, I met the man personally when we were in our travels, and he's not as bad as he was on my channel, and I think I've forgiven him and told him he'd be welcome on my channel again. Let me see your face again, MC Nemesis. I won't pull you up and show your face. Yeah, could you say something in the chat? I'm just not sure. I'm not getting a clear picture of you either. I do know what Bad Apple looks like now because I did meet him, but I'm not recognizing MC Nemesis as that person. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know whether to take a chance on this guy or not. I mean, he's going to corn bomb us. I just don't. If you could say something in the chat, MC Nemesis, I'd sure appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm not going to be
In the regular chat, not the private chat.
right in the regular chat, in the outside chat, and then see if somebody recognizes him. All right, let's continue on with the video until we get that part figured out.
John was on my jury. You want to violate my rights? You want to violate my rights? I don't care. Are you going to arrest me? Yes or no? Will you arrest me? I will only leave under threat of arrest. You are violating my rights, all of you. How dare you? Brave men and women fought and died for these rights, which you are trying to violate from me right now.
Did you notice that they said we should adjourn, and they did a motion? He did a motion, and then it got seconded, and they all voted right in the middle of this. And this was during Flex Your Freedom's time. You know, I don't know if they get 3 minutes or 5 minutes at that city council to be able to speak, but this was during his time that they just adjourned the meeting and didn't allow him to speak, which is a violation of the First Amendment. And then they're trying to throw him out now, too, of the meeting, simply because most people there don't like what he's saying. That's the whole purpose of the First Amendment and freedom of speech, is to be able to say things that are unpopular. It's supposed to be protected against the mobs. And this seemed like a mob to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put it in the chat if you feel like it was a mob that that was doing what they were doing. And I do notice here that Nikki's pulled up the other one, and she's got it big already too. Nikki, if you want to go ahead and start playing that, that way we can hear what John Childs is saying while Flex Your Freedoms is up there. Can you do that?
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to take yours down, but
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
This is the city council meeting, and you can hear John Child immediately say something to stop Flex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. Great to see you. Can we just all stand up and give a quick clap and a round of applause to the best mayor and the best city I have ever seen. They are the best. I'm the best. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, I do know that unfortunately there is at least one city council member here today. And I'm sorry, Mayor Hart. I guess the people have spoke and you will be replaced. However, there is good news, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr.
And
Mayor,
I will share with you. So a couple years ago,
See right there, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah.
I was arrested for
Mr. Mayor,
free
I'd like to
speech.
make a motion.
Hey, keep it down, Keep it down, John.
This is a breach of
about you.
protocol. This is a breach of protocol.
Breach
Mayor.
of
So
protocol.
John Childs, right
Mr.
here,
Mayor, this
he
is a breach
hates
of
our
protocol.
rights. I am a disabled combat veteran.
Can we please?
And every time I come up here and speak
This is a breach of
my
protocol.
First Amendment rights, it's always John Childs.
This is a
that
breach of
runs and
protocol.
cowers like a little rat.
So
John
all right.
was
wait,
on
no,
my
no, no,
city.
no. His
John
comments
was on
are
my
done.
jury.
I don't
Get him.
care. His
Get him.
comments
Get
are
him.
done. I thought he.
No,
Yeah.
What, you want to violate my rights? You want to violate my rights? I don't care. Are you going to arrest me?
So,
Yes or no? Will you arrest me? I will only leave under threat of arrest.
so
You are violating
let's
my
make a.
rights, all
Can we
of
get a
you.
motion
How
to
dare
adjourn?
you?
motion to adjourn.
Second.
Brave men
Motion's
and
made
women
with a
fought
second.
and
All
died
in
for these
favor?
rights.
Aye.
You were trying
Bingo. You see how they did that? They just shut down the meeting while he was trying to speak. That's egregious. You know, shut him up before he can say anything negative about me, is what John Childs was doing. He's a chicken shit, in my opinion. And he has been running away from Flex every time Flex has been trying to get a comment from him about what he did as a juror at his trial 2 years ago. I don't know if everybody knows that, but he was a member of his jury. And it's just nuts that he was even allowed to be a member, because he clearly had a conflict of interest when he said he would be hard pressed to go against whatever the police officers said in his trial. Let me see. I got something in the private chat here. I'm going to read. Well, friends, hey, for some reason you can't see my comments. Yeah, no, I can see your comments in the private chat. We were trying to get you to make a comment in the public chat to see if somebody recognizes you. But it's MC Nemesis on Amazon Music. Hopefully he does some music that are Pro 1A. But I just don't know you, so I can't bring you up if nobody in the chat knows you either. So, but try another time, and you're welcome here to stay in the chat and listen and see what's going on here. All right, back to the main chat here. 75% to infinity, I guess, is in here. Yeah, okay, good to see you. Have you seen anything in the chat, Nikki, that I should pull up here?
No, other than,
Everybody's just saying hi to everybody.
whoops. The Waterloo City Council took action not based on content neutrality, and the police acted not on content neutrality.
Right.
The thing is, as you heard right there in the city council meeting, basically as soon as Flex started speaking, John Childs, Mr. Mayor, he wanted the mayor to stop him immediately.
Yeah, he didn't want him to be able to speak at all, which
is. And even before Flex had said, hey, Mayor Hart, the people have spoken. John Childs wanted him silent.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like, it was Flex's time. It was during his 3 or 5 minutes, whatever they allowed. And he just immediately, I thought when you were doing public speaking that the city council is supposed to not interrupt you.
Right. And that mayor was supposed to, put the gavel down and say, "You're out of order, councilman. It's his 3 minutes. Don't interrupt, please." He was supposed to bring everything to order, and he was supposed to instruct the crowd not to interrupt too. But he didn't. Instead, he went to the chief of police and said, "Get him out of here." It's like, wow, that's egregious as hell. And Tennessee Transparency just now said so. Talk fan for life. Go ahead and read that, would you?
Big shout out, Tab, Angry Bot, Scars, and BCNN, Best in Business, for getting the funds and logistics squared away quick and efficiently to get Flex out.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and take this first video down. That's Flex's video. So we'll stop that one. And then I'm going to bring up another one that I think...
apparently Chili also.
Yeah, I've got his video too. We're going to get to that. But I want to put this one up next. This one is from First Amendment Frontline, which I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but I think you'll recognize the voice. It is San Joaquin Valley Transparency did a video. It's a short one, but I think it's pretty good. And I definitely want to make sure and give him credit. If you haven't already subscribed to San Joaquin Valley Transparency or Frontline News, let me make this small again so I can read that again. First Amendment Frontline. If my mods could put that link in the chat for that channel, please go there and subscribe. It is a relatively new channel. It's got over 200,000 subscribers though, but He puts a lot of other people's work on this channel, and when something happens that's egregious, he's on it right away. He wasn't the first last night, but he certainly wasn't the last either. So I want to play just a little bit of his because he'll talk a little bit about how he feels about flex your freedoms. So here we go.
Sidewalk.
No.
Shut the hell up.
You gotta keep on walking. You're gonna block the sidewalk.
Yeah, I'm blocking the sidewalk. I dare you to arrest me for that, punk. I'm not blocking the sidewalk,
Yes,
you
you are.
moron.
Yes.
How are you going to explain that to the judge? Guys, judge, I violated his rights, and then I bullied him. I gang stalked him. I'm outside, aggressive. How is standing still being aggressive?
Hey.
Standing still is being aggressive now.
You can't block the sidewalk.
I'm not blocking it, you dunce. You're an idiot.
All right, guys, welcome back to First Amendment Frontline. A combat veteran was just arrested after being kicked out of a city council meeting and because he was standing on a sidewalk. If this can happen to Flex Your Freedoms, who, like I said, is a combat veteran, this could happen to you. We're going to go ahead and start the video when he started speaking at the city council meeting. I'll pause for some brief comments and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end.
Hello, everybody. Great to see you. Can we just all stand up and give a quick clap and a round of applause to the best mayor and the best city council I have ever seen. They are the best. I'm the best. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Well, I do know that, unfortunately.
I did want to pause it for a second. Thanks for coming in, DMA. I did send you this link, and we appreciate you coming in and giving your 2 cents worth here, which is a good 2 cents worth. You're only allowed to speak if you praise them, and the crowd loved that. He got shut down. They loved it. Yeah, they did, and he proved it by applauding the mayor and the city council, saying it was the best. They all applauded. He got them all to stand up and applaud. So he basically showed their bias before he actually gave his real opinion on everything, and immediately they shut him down. Immediately. So yeah, that's a good comment. I appreciate you, DMA. Here we go.
There is at least one city council member here today. I'm sorry, Mayor Hart. I guess the people have spoke and you will be replaced. However, there is good news, ladies and gentlemen, and I will share with you. A couple years ago, I was arrested for free speech. Hey, keep it down. Keep it down, John. This is about you. So John Childs right here, he hates our rights. I am a disabled combat veteran. And every time I come up here and speak of my First Amendment rights, it's always John Childs that runs and cowers like a little rat. John was on my jury. You want to violate my rights? You want to violate my rights? I don't care. Are you going to arrest?
Just nuts. I'm gonna. We've got all pretty much the same footage on all these different channels, and I don't want to share the whole video of each channel, but it's pretty egregious. I think we can all realize what they did to him in the city council chambers was egregious. I do want to recognize some other people in the chat here. Let me see. Buckster, good to see you.
Milton is here. Hello, Milton.
Well, Muxter, go ahead and read the First Amendment again, please.
And Muxter's being sarcastic.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never know with Muxter. I mean, so, okay. I appreciate you, Muxter.
But Iowa Audits, BCNN, Milton, he got all puffed up and he's here. So
Good. I'm glad. Good to see you, Iowa. Let me pull you up here.
Now, if you notice at any point during these videos, after the rest of the city council starts getting up and doing whatever, if you notice, it's John Childs who's telling the chief, get him out of here.
Yep. It wasn't just coming from the mayor. Yeah. Even though the chief said it was from the mayor. But
right. The mayor was already out the door, basically, when John Childs says, get him out of here.
Yeah. Yep. And I appreciate that, STD, for putting Milton's channel link in here. Um, Iowa Audits is kind of a sidekick sometimes with Flex Your Freedoms, and I don't think a lot of people they're so everybody watches Flex, but watch the angles of Iowa Audits too, because he gets things that Flex doesn't get. So, so if you haven't already subscribed to him, please do so. All right. Oh, and you're still putting up the link. Good. The StreamYard's link. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
we
I
could just
I
pin
can't
that.
pin it right now.
You can't pin it. Okay. All right. Well, if whenever you can, let's do it if we can, because I do want other people to come up and chime in. Joe Black. Oh, good to see you. I'm going to bring you up on stage, brother. Here we go.
Hello. How's my voice coming through?
Oh, it's coming through great, and I love the accent, so I definitely appreciate you coming up on our panel.
It's all good. I just want to say at this bit, basically, people need to look at the, I don't know exactly what they're called, but the rules of conduct for these meetings, because they need to start using those against the council members. Because I'm pretty sure the same rules which say the people, in the attendance can't start jumping up and shouting during a meeting.
Yep.
Would be the same for the council members.
Yep.
You need to look to say it's written, and if they are, then use that. Say to the sheriff, in the same way the sheriff was sent to Flex, send the sheriff to the council members saying, give them a warning, tell them not to interrupt me. They're interrupting the meeting.
Yeah, and I said this earlier too. The mayor should have been pounding his gavel on John Childs because John Childs was interrupting before he even got a real chance to speak and redress his grievances against John Childs, a member of government. Oh, Milton. It says Milton's entered the studio. Let's go ahead and bring him up.
If that is you, I know you're driving, but is there any way you can put something in the private chat?
Or just turn your camera on just for a second, Milton. Yep, that's him.
Okay.
Bringing you up. Welcome.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Good. Well, I've been better.
Yeah.
Thanks for covering this.
Oh, absolutely. Flex Your Freedoms is, if I have to have a hero, he's definitely one of my heroes. I love Flex, mainly for his comedy, but man, when he's serious, he knows the Constitution as well. And it's a pleasure to share his work anytime I can. And Milton, I know that you were. Can you tell us a little bit about how you guys got him out of jail? I've got a video of Delete Lawz, so I know he was trying to be part of that, but he ended his live stream before we could actually figure out whether or not the money came from him and the supporters on his channel. Can you give us some enlightenment on that?
Yeah. So, of course, it was after the banks closed, so we didn't have enough cash to give the full bond, and really there was no way to get it. So we went ahead and took care of it by paying a bondsman. But Chili said that all the money donated will go to Flex to pay it off, and for what all the extra will go to whatever he needs. So that's between him and Flex to get figured out. But we went ahead and just paid the bondsman and got him out.
Okay, so you just paid the $130 instead of the full $1,300 then.
Right.
And Flex got or Delete Lawz, I believe, got over $1,500 that he crowdfunded from all the folks out there, and we do appreciate the folks that donated as well to get him out. So they'll work that out between them, though. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I know people talk smack about Chili and whatever, and everybody's got an opinion, but if he came through, I talked to him quite a bit on the phone last night, and I know everybody doesn't like his tactics and a lot of things that he does, whatever. That's, you know, they're right. But I do think he is a dedicated to really helping people sometimes. So
I think so as well. Whether he uses it for clout or to you know, for his own ends as well, there's something in it for him. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
He's
At the end of the
helping
day,
somebody
Flex is
else,
only.
and
At the end
he's
of
the
the day, Flex
best
is
when
only
it
in
comes
there.
to crowdfunding. When it comes to
Oh yeah,
crowdfunding,
definitely.
Chili is the best. Period, bar none. I'm never. You know, when you're in trouble and you need money, he knows how to get it, and he's very good at
Oh,
it.
that's yeah, and you know, at the end of the
So,
day, you know, Flex only spent about 4 hours in there, where normally it's, you know, 10 to 12. So that's
right.
and jail's not a good place for him to be. He doesn't
No.
do well in jail. I mean, he gets
No.
sick. He's got, you know,
Yep.
he's
Migraines.
he's been traumatized, and it doesn't do him any good to be in there. It's not healthy for him.
No, it's not. And there was another video that was put out by Auditor Troll.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I was reading all the comments from these supposed veterans trashing him, trashing Flex. And
Yeah.
well, I gave them a piece of my mind in their comments. I
Well,
don't know
everybody, there's a stigma about veterans that as soon as you hear the word veteran, oh my God, you're a hero, you're a good person.
yeah, no,
That's
that's
not
not
true.
necessarily true. Yep.
I mean, there's low.
Oh, you're kind of roboting there on us, Milton.
You know, what's that?
I said you're kind of roboting a little bit. You must be getting into a dead airspace.
Yeah, but I mean, there's veterans that have done some horrible things to people. And to me, once you hurt a kid or do anything like that, that diminishes anything you've ever done the rest of your life. You know, there's low lives and everything. So, I mean, if they did swear an oath to that Constitution, and then of course what Auditor Troll put out was highly edited, and they didn't show that John Childs was trying to quiet Flex way before he called him a rat. And I guarantee you, as soon as he saw Flex walking up there, his mud whistle just tightened up tighter than a bull's ass at fly season. You know what I mean?
Well said, brother. Well said.
So
and that's absolutely a fact.
He was trying to shut him up way before he started on anything. You know, I mean, there's so much about that if you dissect that video, you will see, just like when the cop told him he was impeding the sidewalk, Flex, I timed it, Flex was on that sidewalk for exactly 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds. And
yeah, you're roboting again, brother. You faded out there on us. But I know what he was going to say anyway. He was not blocking that sidewalk. Actually, the cops were in the way of that old guy
trying to come down.
Yeah, he was trying to come down onto the sidewalk, and the cops were actually in his way. They were blocking him from even getting on the sidewalk, but they were blaming it on Flex. It was like, and Flex, it was a good thing that he did pan down and showed where his feet were. I mean, he was on the edge of that sidewalk. He was not blocking it. The cop was blocking more than he was that was standing in front of him. So that excuse doesn't fly. And I don't think they charged him with blocking that sidewalk either. I think disorderly conduct is what was their go-to. And that's typical because if you're speaking your mind and cussing the cops and they get butthurt, that's where they go. Yo, you're disturbing the peace. You're under arrest. You know,
or it's disorderly conduct because you said
whatever
you said.
That's what I meant to say anyway, was disorderly conduct, which they did charge him for that, from what I understand. Milton kind of, he's gone now. I think he just got into a bad area. You're welcome back, Iowa Audits. They pick us in the chat, Spirit in the Sky.
Just to hit back on what Milton was saying, about Chile, and that actually goes back to why you and I actually started this channel was to bring the whole community together.
Yep.
Love them or
Yep.
hate them, whatever,
Yep.
We need to be a whole community. Unfortunately, at this point, it took someone who's very popular in the community to be arrested to show that the whole community can come together.
Yeah, and flex your freedoms. Whatever the politics are within the 1A community, everyone on every side of this community loves Flex Your Freedoms because of his wit, his charm, his personality, his comedy. He brings a lot of humor to a serious issue, which is corruption within our government. So no matter what anybody says, everyone loves Flex. Milton, welcome back, brother.
Thanks. Normally I don't speak out like this, but this really pissed me off. I had a procedure in the hospital yesterday, and I was laying in bed. I should have been there with him. I feel like crap for not being there. But as soon as I saw that police chief get up, I was putting my pants on, and I'm an hour away, but I don't know how far you guys could hear me before. But like I said, he was on that sidewalk for less than 3 seconds when that cop said, "You can't block the sidewalk." If you go back and watch the video, I timed it.
Oh, you could tell they were all three of those officers were looking for an excuse to arrest him.
Well, it's reminiscent of his first arrest, and Ego got hurt, so we better find something to charge him with.
Yep.
And
suck by Richard.
This police chief up there's new. He hasn't been there very long. The other one retired. And of course, this council meeting, these council members were voted out. I think there was 4 of them, maybe more. John Childs and the mayor being one of them. So this was their last meeting.
Yeah. Well, that officer Everett, 5'6", 5 foot 6 inches, and he says 5 foot 6.5 inches.
Right.
Yeah. And then Flex, okay. 5, 6 and 6.5. Divide that by 2. That mentions another size.
It doesn't matter. He's just a little boy.
He was a little boy. That's right. And he got butt hurt, and that's why he attacked. And he did attack. He violated Flex's rights. He Title 18, Section 241, deprivation of rights under color of law. That's what he did.
I know what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, you can't address a councilman individually. It has to be the council as a whole. Well, I'll tell you what, 45 minutes before Flex even got up there, they were praising, oh, Mr. Mayor, this, it's okay if it's to their benefit or to their liking. You remember when Saddam Hussein had that big, huge meeting with however many people in that room, and he told them, he read out the names for everybody to stand up, and then they just disappeared because he didn't like what they were saying. And that's exactly what this council does. They're a bunch
and that's
of
exactly what's happening in America, Milton. That's happening everywhere. They're taking away our freedom.
Low-life scumbags. And the Waterloo Cedar Falls Courier put out a misleading headline today, basically saying that Flex was interrupting the meeting. But most of the comments on that newspaper article on Facebook are positive for Flex, actually.
Yeah, well, and to be fair too, to Frauditor Troll, he said that this case will probably get thrown out. His charges will probably get thrown out.
But, sure, instead of doing the right thing, I know there's auditors that go out there and they're cringy, and I don't agree with all of them. But if there was ever a case to where somebody's rights were completely violated, this is it. I mean, you're going to just shut the meeting down because you don't like what the guy's going to say next,
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's the whole reason freedom of speech was put into the First Amendment was for unpopular speech. It's supposed to be the most protected, what's not popular. And it was not popular in that room, and they shut it down, and that's wrong.
Right. This police chief's been a cop for over 25 years.
Wow. Did we lose you again, Milton? Dang it.
Nah.
Oh, there you are.
The next council meeting, I'm gonna,
Milton, while you're here, because we do have some people who don't understand, Can you explain Butt Crack News Network, please? We've got someone asking, isn't Flex the Butt Crack News guy, or two different people, or
Two different people, but are very
a few
close.
of us. Butt Crack News Network was the channel that Flex actually started, and he was working with BCNND at the time, so he kind of just gave him that channel to get his start. And D's really taken off with it, man. If you go to that channel, he's between him and Flex and me a little bit. We exposed a guy in Marion, Iowa that's got over millions of dollars in tax money, who's a convicted child gang rapist. I mean, D is the brains of the operation. But Flex started the other channel, Flex Your Freedoms. And if you got a little backstory on him, he served in Afghanistan. His best friend died in his arms. Flex received a brain injury. And then when he got back here, he saw, that he didn't want his friend to die for nothing, And it's like, it's like I tell him, you go to these police department Facebook pages and you see their training. It's all about force and tactics. You never see them sitting in a classroom learning about the Constitution. It's all about power and intimidation and fear.
They teach authority, respect authority, don't question it ever. That's what they teach in our school systems, which is wrong.
Well, the other thing about BCNN, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember where BCNN was actually sending out quote unquote press passes, because technically we are all part of BCNN, just
Absolutely.
like are all part of the so-called community.
Yeah, and that's Flex doesn't do this for the glory or the fame. I mean, it costs a ton of money to do this. People don't realize he doesn't make money doing it. Like I said, and he's the type of guy that, okay, say the frauder troll got his rights violated, he would actually defend him. That's his passion about it, and that's
Yep. Oh, my mouse is messed up on me here.
Which one did you want? Hi, KY React, Claire, Mr. Perry, Ed, Howard Clegg.
Yeah, my mouse is completely, I can't pull anybody up or down. So if you'll do that for me, Nikki, I appreciate it. I do see Brick Petitions 101.
Yes, that's who you think it is.
Okay, so it is Brick Jonesy. Okay, good.
Yep.
Welcome. Your channels, the channel names change all the time, Brick. Stop it. Utah Defender, I see, is in the house. Yep, good to see you, brother. And I noticed that a lot of Utah Defender's videos where he was kind of going on a rant about this judge that's treating him unfairly. And, given his opinion on that, well, the judge put a gag order on him. So all of those videos have been taken down. And I noticed last night that James Freeman on his Fake News Network channel actually shared one of the Utah Defenders videos, which is cool. And if there's any other channel owners or creators out there that, can get access to any of his videos, and you want to share them, please do so. He could use our help as well. So just want to throw that out there.
Howard, from what we understand, the money that Chile raised, along with Tab and Scars, and I forget who else they said, was pulled together, and it ended up helping with the bond. The bondsman was paid, and Flex was released after 4 hours.
Right.
Anything left over, that's going to be between Flex and each individual person.
Right. And if Flex doesn't want to report to the bondholder continuously, he has enough money in there to pay the whole thing. to get that all taken care of. If he doesn't, want to have to answer to a bondsman. But we all know he's going to show up for court anyway. I mean, those charges are probably going to get dismissed. Even according to Frauditor Troll, he believes the charges will be dismissed. So he knows it was an unlawful arrest. So I can. Oh, good. I got my mouse working again. And you're welcome, Utah Defender. Anything I can do for you, brother, I will do. You know that. We're friends. So, in fact, I'm probably going to share some of his videos later on as well. Joe Black is back. Here we go. Put you back up on. So can you actually? No, I know it's you. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Me. Hello. I don't know how long I'm going to be till it kicks me off again, but yeah.
Oh, it kicked you off. Okay.
Well, no, StreamYard just takes a lot, and I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. It's just
okay.
But it sort of leaves me for a few minutes at least before it says no. But what I was going to say was, as we all know, the punishment is the process. So even though it is highly likely that they're going to dismiss the charges, doesn't mean they're going to make him they're not going to make him, go to court like several times, start right up until the actual court case was due to start, because it involves several, going to court and plead, what's the first one, the arraignment, and then postponing it, all that process. So they're going to make him, probably go through the whole process before dismissing it.
Yeah, and that costs money.
Yeah.
So, and speaking of money, I do want to share the video that Chili put out last night. So I'm going to pull that up for us here, so we can see that he actually did some work for it, for Flex. It's called an emergency fundraiser, and I know that he was in the middle of doing some other things, and he took time away from doing that, so which was selfless, to actually share what happened to Flex. So I want to play just a little bit of it. I mean, he was on there he took an hour and 42 minutes on that live stream to gather the funds for Flex to get out, and so everyone should appreciate that. That's. I mean, the guy, he's an awesome crowdfunder, and I'm glad he's doing that again, because he stopped for quite a while because of all the different accusations and things like that. He just said, I'm not going to do it anymore. And I'm glad he changed his mind on this one, because we certainly can't have Flex in that jail for any amount of time, let alone 4 hours, just because of his anxieties and stuff. I don't want to share too much about his personal business, but it's an additional hardship for Flex because of certain medical issues. So, but I'm not going to talk about that. But I do want to share a little bit of this video. In fact, I'm going to just go to where Flex was actually starting on his way out of the meeting. Because we all know that he was being, taken out of the building, basically. So we're going to share that part of that video. I don't know about this guy, this veteran that got in the way there. I think he was disingenuous. I think he was a friend of the chief of police there. But this is where I'm going to start it right here.
This is the title. This is the title of the GoFundMe. If you want to look it up on GoFundMe.
Violate my rights. I don't care. Are you going to arrest me? Yes or no? Will you arrest me? I will only leave under threat of arrest. You are violating my rights, all of you. How dare you?
There it is right there.
Brave men and women fought and died for these rights, which you are trying to violate from me right now.
They're going to arrest him.
Bunch of rats. John.
Bunch of rats.
So, John, you shut up, little boy. You shut up, little boy. You watch your mouth. You're speaking to a man.
Yeah.
You okay? Yeah, I'm trying to exercise my First Amendment rights. Would you serve with? 173rd. It's on my hat.
Jellyfish, yeah, thank you for joining the chat and giving your input here. I know my videos are long, they're live streams, but I like to make sure I cover everything, especially for the folks that I'm trying to help in their situations. So I do appreciate you being here, even though you don't like my channel. Fair enough. You have a right to your opinion. So,
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Airborne?
Yes.
Infantry?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
Afghanistan twice.
Appreciate you for the service, man.
Well, thank you. I'm here to stand up for our rights. And,
Yes, he is. Yes, he
these
is.
people do not like it, especially that cop right there. And yeah, whatever his name. Clearly, he's not a good guy if he's trying to violate my rights. You know how many men and women fought and died for these rights? And this guy right here wants to violate it?
There's no rights being violated.
Yes, it is. This is my right to
It gets a
speak.
little grainy here,
It's
but
the
stay with
First
it.
Amendment. I'm only leaving under threat of arrest.
From an infantryman to
I don't give a shit about you. You don't care about your oath that you
How
swore.
do I not
You mean
know?
nothing to me.
You need to
Good
go.
call.
I'm only
Good call,
leaving
Bo.
under threat of arrest. Will you arrest me?
$5 raised.
No,
We got to get to
I will
1,000.
only leave under
We gotta-
threat of arrest.
$5 raised on the GoFundMe. Thank you for the first person who put in $5. We got to get to at least 1,000. This GoFundMe gets transferred to Bo when he gets out. Here's the link. There it is. We got a $5. We need to get to $1,000 on that GoFundMe. Watch this.
I will only leave under threat of arrest. Are you trying to arrest me? Will you arrest me if I do not leave?
I'm not trying to arrest you.
Will you arrest me if I do not leave? Yes or no? Will you arrest me?
Bo Bish is his name.
Will you arrest me? Yes or no? Answer the question. This is a court. Oh, yeah, I'll move for her. This is my turn to speak. You do not know the First Amendment. This was my time.
Good to see you,
Okay,
Sacramento
perfect. That's all I need.
Community
What was your
Cop
name?
Watch. Good
What?
to see you, brother.
Duncan.
Thanks for
I'm gonna
coming
have
by.
your ass in court, buddy. You just stepped in a hornet's nest.
Okay.
Where's your PPE, sister? Where's your PPE?
This is Flex Your
Ladies and
Freedoms on
gentlemen,
YouTube.
I am the best in business.
Boom.
And all these oath-breaking cucks
Do
will
it.
be paying in court. I will have their ass. How dare you guys violate that oath that you swore to kick me out?
This is a fundraiser. His fundraiser is pinned in the GoFundMe. The fundraiser is set to transfer to him. I talked to Iowa News. I'm going to front the money for his bail, and I'll have him pay me back from his GoFundMe. But this is a fundraiser for Bo Bish. This is the patriot in the video standing up for all of our rights. Please go there and donate 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks.
For exercising my First Amendment rights. How dare you?
Exactly right. How dare them?
Are you guys trespassing me from the building?
You're leaving right now, yes, sir.
So you're trespassing me from the building as well? Wonderful. What was your name?
Officer Everett, EVERETT.
Okay. And what was your name, sir? What was your badge?
E38.
We got to get him out.
And what was your name, sir?
We got to get him out of jail.
Thank you. You guys will be seeing me in court again. Why can't you guys take
We gotta get 'em out.
the Constitution seriously? You know how many brave men and women died for these very rights that you don't know, but you swore an oath to it, and you're violating my rights because why? They told you to. You know, the 1940s Germans, they did the same thing. They said, you know what? I'm just following orders.
now, the cop back here says, you're an idiot. It wasn't the 1940s. Well, if we're going to talk about the N word, Nazis, they came into power in the 1930s. Flex knows this, but he's talking about World War II. During the war, the German soldiers followed orders. The hierarchy of the bigwigs in charge followed orders blindly. And they did a lot of egregious things, and I think everybody knows the egregious things that they did.
And also in the Nuremberg trials, there's
Yes.
that you couldn't use that as an excuse. So
Exactly.
soldiers were supposed to use their own brains to think, yeah, that's an illegal order. I'm not going to follow that.
Right, and these cops, they're in the same situation. If they're following unlawful orders and just doing whatever their bosses tell them to do, they're violating that Constitution and they're violating people's rights. And that's exactly what they were doing in the 30s and 40s in Germany, taking people's rights away and their freedoms. And that's what this is all about. We are becoming a police state. if you try to speak against the government or a government official, you're going to get shut down and shut up and put in jail. And they looked for that excuse to throw him in jail on purpose, with a purpose, to violate Flex's rights. And it's egregious.
I did
I
have
don't
something
wanna
to say when you get to a little bit further along on the video.
Yeah, okay. And I'm not going to show very much more of this. I'm just going to show till he gets outside, and then we're going to share a different video. Here we
Do
go.
you want to bring Brick up here?
Yeah, Clay, of course. Brick, yeah, absolutely. We can bring him up.
What's good, brother, man? Good to
Hey,
see
how
you.
you doing?
You
You
looking
too.
healthy?
Well, I appreciate it. I'm not, but I'm still trying to heal, but we're working on it.
10-4. Yeah, no, I appreciate you continuing to show it. It's always a good thing. So, and of course, I appreciate Chili Dog for putting the show on last night and asking for assistance in this. We're all part of it, we're all part of it, and it's really something to see people come together, especially for someone like Flex. I mean, the guy's heart's in it. He really loves this stuff. I love it. But yeah, every time I watch a Flex Your Freedom video, man, it's so catchy. He's got that spirit, man. I love
He
him.
does. And he's got that sense of humor, in serious situations. He's always got a sense of humor about things, and it's a positive attitude.
And both of those comments actually stress what Milton is saying.
Yeah.
Which he wants this to be stressed to the listeners.
Yep.
Everyone, every single one of us is
press.
BCNN, is Butt Crack News Network.
Yep.
And that is basically a fun way to prove that we don't need a company. We don't need to have ABC, BC, CBS, Fox, CNN, whatever. We don't have to have the company to prove that we have freedom of press. Everyone is press. Everyone is Butt Crack News Network. And
Absolutely.
like Rick was saying, and like you were saying.
Or people says press on, press harder, press now. These are actions, and we have a right to these actions. We have a right to press. We have a right to press on. We have a right to press hard, and we have a right to press now. That's all of us, not just that's people. That's all people. So we have that right. It's in the first. That's why they put it in the First Amendment. But well said, Nikki, and well said too, Milton. We appreciate you. All right, so let's play a little bit more of this, and then if anybody wants to chime in, just interrupt.
Yeah, but the 40s is the main part. I know when the Nazis started.
Obviously, you don't.
Obviously, you're a dumb bitch, and I'm going to have your ass in court, buddy.
And he's always careful to say, I'm going to have your ass in court. He always says, I'm going to
get on your knees.
Get on your knees. The first 4 words of a Terry stop, get on your knees, because we're scared for our safety.
Your mouth. I mean, what?
That's the best
We
thing.
all could say things too, buddy.
Yep, you're awesome.
You're an idiot.
Yes, he is an
I'm
idiot.
walking. What do you think? My legs just suddenly stopped moving?
Yes, he is an idiot. This is a
why don't you
fundraiser.
Watch your mouth then.
This is a fundraiser. Go to the GoFundMe and drop 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks in the fundraiser.
Little boy, you're 5'6". That's called free speech.
6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. Yeah, that's double the size of something else. I guarantee you that.
I don't know.
Little boy. I know you're a little boy. What? Yeah, because what do you know? What do you know?
Okay, do you see there on the sidewalk?
I'm going to have your ass and your job. You're just going to drop my equipment? You didn't even hand it to me. You dropped it before I even. What do you know? What do you know?
Watch
I'm going to
this.
have your ass and your job.
He just dropped his stuff on the
You're just going to
ground.
drop my equipment? You didn't even hand it to me. You dropped it before I even touched it.
You still need to pick up and go.
Yeah, you're my bitch, and
Pause
have
for a
fun.
second clip.
I'm glad. Yeah, I wanted to pause it right there. Go ahead, Nikki.
At KS for rights, not nuclear. No, Flex is out. He was bonded out, bailed out after 4 hours.
Yeah, and I forgot to ask if they injured him at all. I'm sure just putting cuffs on is an injury, um, because they put them on. They're not they're not meant for comfort, is what the cops like to say, and they're not. Um, so, but I don't think Flex will complain about it. He never does. He doesn't really complain too much about what he has to go through when he's doing his freedoming. Um, but what was I going to say? I stopped the video right here for a reason. Um,
Because they dropped his equipment.
yeah, they dropped his equipment. I do contend that he did it on purpose, because anytime you're handing somebody something, you watch them to make sure that they put their hands on it before you let go. This cop on purpose just, dropped it right in front of him. And then he said, pick it up. Right. And that's so you're bowing in front of that cop. So I'm glad Flex said what he said as he was doing it. You're my bitch. You know what I mean? So anytime I think Flex should have just said, "You pick it up. You're the one that dropped it, and hand it to me properly." You know, um, but hindsight's 2020. I'm sure if he'd have thought of it at the time, he was under a lot of pressure. But he did say, "You're my bitch," as he was picking it up, which is good.
Yeah, I don't think the cop would have bent down and picked it up anyway. So
No, he wouldn't have.
No.
Yeah, no, 100%. Flex right now is doing what's known, in my opinion, as duty to retreat. And he did everything that was humanly possible to make it where he doesn't get arrested. Yet they continued to follow him, harass him, stalk him. This is 100% criminal activity. What this is by these people. And so not only do I believe that they should be sued with civil litigation, but they absolutely 100% should be charged for all of those crimes. Yes. And I fear that, of course, because of the nature of the system, it will take the civil litigation. It'll have to be proved within that civil litigation. And then once that's done, then you could charge them. But it literally takes the process.
Even then, even if you do win a lawsuit, it's like to get the DOJ to actually charge any member of the government, especially cops, it has to be so egregious that like a George Floyd type thing in order to charge them. And they did charge them with Title 18, Section 241 and 242 on George Floyd, and that's why they went to prison. But that's so rare, and it shouldn't be. These cops need to be put in line when they're committing gang activity and actually violating laws and committing crimes, because that's what they're doing here.
Yeah, so. and two, they should be held to a higher standard, right? So if we're not charging them, we're actually holding them to a lower standard where they swore an oath. If they swore an oath to the Constitution to uphold and defend our rights, yet they break the law, then there's no excuse at that point. They should know the law. And in fact, Mens Rea would say that they would be held to the higher standard, but unfortunately, because of the system, just simply not.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that, I've seen loads of videos where people go in to make criminal charges on the police for the crimes that they've done, and people at the front desk, oh, well, yeah, we'll get you a complaint form. Like, no, I'm not making a complaint. These are crimes that they did. I want to press criminal charges. And they can't get it out of their mindset. Oh, no, it's against the police, so it's just a complaint.
Yeah. Moderators, if you could go ahead and time out D. Johns, 1965. Just time him out for 24 hours. He's not really being part of the conversation. And D. Johns, you're welcome back if you don't take away from the conversation that we're having at another time. But I want you gone for right now. And just hide his comments as well. We don't need that kind of garbage in here. So
As
I
far
appreciate
as
it.
if Flex is watching, 99.9% of the time, Flex watches everything. So
He
if
does.
he made a post, then that means he knows about it. So he
Yep.
may be watching. If you guys want to put in chat, hi,
Yeah,
Flex,
just
glad you're free, glad you're safe.
Yep.
Yeah,
Send him
may-
some love.
he knows about
Absolutely.
it. So send him
Yep.
some love. Yes.
Yep. All right, here we go.
And out, buddy. I'm gonna have your bitch ass job too. How dare you? And Chief, you're gonna hear from me again, sister. You fucked up big time. You just violated my rights in the worst way. Scumbags. You guys are fucking dumb.
Where you parked at?
Probably next to your fucking house.
I don't know what that means.
Ask your wife. I know she's seen me a lot.
Oh,
I know. I'm just kidding about that. You're definitely gay. That's what? You're
Okay,
ashamed
he
of
just
being-
turned the corner and he hit the sidewalk. Pay very close attention. Shuttlesworth versus City of Birmingham, 1969, Supreme Court. The sidewalks are First Amendment territory.
Wife, I know
Watch,
she's seen me a lot.
watch them turn the corner
I
and they're on
know.
the
I'm just
sidewalk.
kidding about that. You're definitely gay.
Watch. Boom, right there.
What?
You saw
You're
them.
on the
ashamed of
sidewalk.
Now they're on the sidewalk in front of the building. There it is right there. Someone put it in the chat. Shuttlesworth versus City of Birmingham, 1969. Supreme Court stated, literal holding. The sidewalk is First Amendment territory. There's a GoFundMe in the chat. I need 5, 10, 15, 20, $100, whatever you can put into the GoFundMe. It's set to transfer to this man. Let's get him out of jail.
There's something else too. We can cite all these, so and so versus so and so,
Precedents, yeah.
but they
Which
they
Chili's,
don't
that's
care.
what Chili's good with. Yeah.
I know he is good with it, but they don't care and they don't charge and they don't,
Right.
they don't give a rip. But something that I saw in Flex's post when he got out, he did leave a post. I think it was either late last night or early this morning, where they stole his equipment. Now, I left a comment stating Title 42, Section 2000 AA, and that is when the government takes your equipment, what we call work product as journalists, they're breaking the law unless they have probable cause and a warrant to seize those items. They didn't. I'm pretty sure they did not have a warrant, and he should have gotten that stuff back when he got out of jail, and he didn't. That's egregious, and that could be if he's going to sue, that could be one of the things he can sue for, in my opinion. I think
Yep.
I'm right, though.
Yep, absolutely. One violation is too many.
Yep,
as far as I'm concerned.
absolutely. Yep. Yeah, rules for thee, not for us. Absolutely. Well said, East Carbon Exposed.
Yeah, and as far as his video being stopped, I am not sure if the officer stopped it or if due to it
I think
falling on the ground.
Nikki, here's my opinion. I think they just turned it off. They didn't stop the video because it circled for hours.
I know.
Because I was trying to pull that up and go live last night showing his stuff. I had a feeling something was going to happen, something bad was going to happen, and I should have contacted Stephanie right away and had her screen record it because she's very good at that. And then we could have shared it last night instead of just this morning. So.
Okay, Joe, what are you trying to share?
Oh, that's the post for Flex put up after he got out.
Yeah,
Just I've got it there, just in case.
We'll read it out loud and show it.
Yeah.
If you want to
You
pull that
want to
up,
share
Nikki.
clip?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's share his post. Absolutely.
Okay.
And let's make it as big as we can.
Can I? Give me a second. Maybe I can. Is that better?
Yeah, I still can't read it because my eyes are bad. But if somebody could read that out loud for us, that would be great.
You want me to
Okay.
get it, or you got it, Nikki?
I've got it. Brooke,
Okay.
thank you. Flex Your Freedoms, 13 hours ago. It says, I am out of jail. I was arrested for literally speaking against John Childs, the city councilman who lost his reelection in part thanks to my efforts at the Waterloo City Council. Once threatened with arrest, I proceeded to leave and was then trespassed out of the city hall for peacefully exercising my First Amendment in an open meeting during public comment. These corrupt tyrants of Waterloo, Iowa police walked me off property and onto a public sidewalk, all live, while continuing to threaten me. I was once again threatened with arrest for standing on a sidewalk where no one else even was. He claimed that I'm obstructing the sidewalk, even though I'm literally on the farmost part of the sidewalk and had obstructed nothing. Hang on, my eyes didn't keep up with that.
You're on Waterloo.
Waterloo, Iowa is against our freedom and against anyone who opposes their views. Hey, Waterloo, congrats. You will not win this war. How dare you fools treat the American people like this? We will prevail. Most of my property was stolen, and I will be doing a live stream tomorrow at the corrupt Waterloo, Iowa pig pen and getting what's mine. Have fun losing, and I will see you cucks in court. Or
So perfect. And Stephanie, if you'll go ahead and drop Flex Your Freedom's links, and everyone, if you have not subscribed to his channel and rung the bell and got his notifications, please do so now, because he did say he's going to go live today at some point, and we definitely don't want to miss the update from him. Four Corners Fist in the Air, good to see you, brother. Trekking Triballer. Joko Kansas Cop Watch, good to see you as well. Lenny Malley, Montana friend. Awesome to see you too. And you do leave some really good comments in the live chat. After this video is over, please, everyone that's in here, if you would, do me a favor, leave a comment in the comment section after the live stream is over. I would really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. And I haven't been doing a lot of videos consistently, so but I'm appreciative of the people that are in here. There's enough in here. I think there was how many in here at the start? Like 20 of you guys.
Yeah.
And I haven't done a video in a long time, so that's awesome.
And we did actually get up to like 55 at one point.
Awesome. And that's Flex. That's why they're in here, you know?
Right.
Everyone loves
Hell
Flex.
yeah. Yeah, man.
Right. Anything that has to do with Flex, like I said, Flex is loved by everybody, whether it be the trolls like Predator Troll, whether it be the anti-1A community, whether it be the 1A community, whether it be the gaming community. I know of people who are in the gaming community who come over and watch Flex. So, you know, Flex is loved by everybody. So,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think following on from something you said earlier, if Flex isn't your hero, Grandma is.
exactly.
And I know that he's trying to get away from Grandma. It was a lot of fun, but he's getting more and more serious with his stuff now. And it seems like he's becoming more comfortable with himself, and he doesn't have to take on a character. Like last night, I'm sure he was a nervous wreck because he was not in one of his characters. But he still did an awesome job, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, every single time I have to deal with these badged tyrants, I certainly get nervous. But you know, it is a duty, so you know, got to give him all the props in the world. You know, a lot of the training, essentially watching him that people get of how to deal with these tyrants is just, it's an amazing thing to watch. Specifically First Amendment auditors like Flex in action, man. It's just awesome.
Yeah, very witty, very quick. He knows what to say, when to say it, how to say it. He knows where to be, when to be there, and he knows the Constitution. He knows what his rights are, and he definitely flexes them. If you don't flex your rights, you're going to lose them. If you don't exercise your rights, you don't have any. So, flex your freedoms is, in my opinion, he's my hero and always will be. He's never let me down yet, and I don't think he ever will.
And guys, if you want to help support Flex, just to let you know, on his page, he does have a link to his merchandise site, which includes the t-shirts with the Flex Your Freedoms logo. And, you know, like Milton said, we're all BCNN, so we should all flex our freedoms.
Yep.
And, you know, that it ties right in. So anyway,
Absolutely.
Cliff, I am going to hop down because I have to get back to work, but I will still be here in the background.
Okay. Thanks for coming in, Nikki. We appreciate you always.
All right. Have a great day.
Great to see you, Nikki.
Yep. Bye, Brick.
Too.
All right. So, okay, I'm going to take this video down now. I don't want to share all of Chili's work. I mean, this is his. So please put his link in the channel and in the live stream. And everyone go there if you want to see what he went through last night. I mean, that was an hour and 41 minutes. So he spent his time, his energy, and I think he deserves some credit for that. So that's why I wanted to bring him up on this channel as well. He helped out Flex last night in a really positive way. So, all right, let's see who else I've got in here. Make these small. I think we've already shared that one. Yep. So again, First Amendment Frontline, which is San Joaquin Valley. It's his other channel. Please go there and subscribe as well. There was also the Innocent Auditor. He actually put out the first video. I don't know if I shared his or not, but he put the first video out. So if you guys want to go to his channel, yeah, Innocent Auditor. Actually, I don't even think I've shown any part of his yet. So let me go ahead and pull his up. So he deserves some credit here too. There we go. All right, let's make this big, and then we'll hit play.
Appreciate you. Well, thank you. I'm here to stand up for our rights, and these people do not like it, especially that cop right there. And yeah, whatever his name. Clearly, he's not a good guy if he's trying to violate my rights.
I understand.
You know how many men and women fought and died for these rights? And this guy right here wants to violate it?
There's no rights being violated.
Yes, it is. This is my right to speak. It's the First Amendment. I'm only leaving under threat of arrest. I don't give a shit about you. You don't care about your oath that you swore. You mean nothing.
And Flex was right that by what this guy was saying, he's saying your rights aren't being violated. Old butter. A lot of us veterans, never read the Constitution before they swore an oath to it. It's just a hoop you jump through to get the job, right? I read it, I understood it, and I understand it's a lifelong oath, not just something that ends when your military career ends. And it's something that we all need to take seriously. When we swear that oath, you better know what you swore an oath to. And some of these guys, some of these veterans just don't. They don't know what they swore an oath to. And they've got things twisted. You know, you don't have a right to be an asshole. Yeah, you do. You don't have to have a right to be a scumbag. Yeah, you do. In fact, the more egregious you are, that's
American right there.
That's American. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Unpopular speech is supposed to be the most protected speech.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. You know, it's a contract. You know, if you sign a mortgage, you're gonna have to pay that monthly. keep your home. If you sign any kind of deal, you know, you got to make ends meet to honor those portions of the contract. Well, it's an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States. I mean, that's a tall order, and you're just signing it, like you said, for a job. But that means you probably better familiarize yourself with it because it's serious.
Yep, absolutely. And if you've never read the First Amendment, I suggest you go read it. The whole reason why these 5 elements were put in the First Amendment was because the founders felt that they were the most important things, that people have rights to. And these rights are not just given by our government. They're given, I mean, they're given by God. Because they're intangibles. You can't touch, feel, or smell these rights. And that's freedom of religion.
Yeah.
You know, so you can worship or not worship. It's up to you, and it's your freedom and your right, and nobody can infringe on it. Freedom of assembly. That means you can go where you want. And you can assemble, especially on public property, a public sidewalk that Flex just got arrested for being on. Crazy, right? Freedom of petition, to petition your grievances to your government, which is exactly what he was doing last night when it was his turn to speak. He was redressing his grievances to John Childs, and the whole crowd interrupted, talked him down, shut him up, and got him out of there.
I love
That's
that
a grievance.
petition part. Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. And then press. He was acting as a member of press too. That's why he had the camera. He was going to disseminate this to the public. It was a live stream. So,
yeah,
I mean, that's pure
documentation. Got to have
Exactly.
that documentation.
Absolutely. And then, of course, speech. They shut him down for his speech, period, bar none. And they kicked him out of there, and then they found a reason to arrest him because he was speaking too, just so that they could call it, what was it? Disturbing the peace, or what was the other one?
It's always the go-tos.
Yeah, the go-tos. Disturbing the peace. What's the other one, Jason?
It was obstruction.
Obstructing the sidewalk or whatever. That's
interfering is one.
Interfering is another. Yeah.
Disturbing the peace, and then there's literally one side by side with that. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's a specific thing though. That they charged him for.
Disorderly conduct. That was it. Yeah.
Yes, disorderly conduct. So you can't turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime, which is what they do a lot. Disorderly conduct. They do that a lot. These cops. They use any excuse they can to arrest you if you hurt their feelings. And I'm sure that Officer Everett got his little feels hurt. Because he was being insulted by Flex Your Freedoms, which Flex Your Freedoms has a right to do to a public official, especially one that's trying to violate his rights. He has a right to call him names. He has a right to embarrass him, insult him. These are the most protected rights, and they should be. So let's go ahead.
Let's his comments hilarious.
What did he say?
He said he bets if he was licking them boots, he'd be able to talk all he wants.
Oh yeah, just like Flex proved when he says, let's do a round of applause for the mayor and the best city council I have ever seen. We all know, because we know Flex, he was being facetious, but look at the crowd. Look what they did. They stood up and they applauded, and it was just great. But then as soon as he started telling what his real feelings were, boom, he's out of there. Shut down immediately. You cannot say anything negative about your government. The right
they didn't seem to mind that disturbance that he caused.
Yeah, it wasn't him causing the disturbance. It was the Councilman Childs. Yeah,
an argument could be made that he caused it by saying everyone stand up and clap. They're great, and they didn't mind that at all.
No, they didn't mind it when it was positive about anyone on the city council, including the mayor.
That's cool.
But
when it went negative,
viewpoint discrimination, exactly. Let's throw him out. because he said something negative. All right.
Yeah,
well,
and when it comes to those rules and what you're allowed to say, I mean, you'd be surprised what you can actually say, and the courts will actually have no problem with what you're saying. You know, and so when it comes to your public comment is one of the frontline defenses against corruption. And so when they shut you down on these things, it absolutely destroys that integrity of any government body.
Yep, absolutely. And
I'm Afghanistan.
once again,
Appreciate you.
Well, thank you. I'm here to stand up for our rights, and these people do not like it, especially that cop right there. And
then pause it. Okay. So once again, innocent auditor. He's the first one last night that actually put out a video. So I do want to give him kudos. He's a small channel here. He's 19,000 subs. But I think everyone should, go give him a look. Take a look at some of his videos and subscribe to him. So, and he's got a lot of comments too on his channel, 88. So that's good. He did some good work last night, and we want to make sure and give him some kudos as well. And I'm sure that Flex appreciates everyone that went live last night. And I'm not going to show all the videos, the full amounts of those videos, because I want people to go there and actually see what these other channels had to say about what was happening. So, all right. Let's see who else we got here. I've already shown that one. Oh, someone else last night. Now, he can be controversial at times, but he shared a video last night as well. So definitely want to give him some kudos too. So this is Wolverine Transparency.
Oh yeah, I love Wolvie. Wolvie's so fucking straight in your face about it.
oh yeah. He says his mind no matter what. So I got to meet him up in Michigan when we were on our travels.
Cool.
back in June, and he's a good person. We wanted his banner. It says I think it was like "Fuck the Cops Day" or some shit.
Oh yeah,
and it was a big banner too. We wanted it. He wouldn't let us take it because he said he was going to use it. And as far as I know, he's never used it since. So, Wolby, get on it. I want you to. We all want to see that banner again. Here we go. Let me go ahead and fast forward it here a little bit. Yeah. So he's just basically showing the same thing that we've already seen.
well, I do know that unfortunately there is at least one city council member here today, and I'm sorry, Mayor Hart. I guess the people have spoke, and you will be replaced. However, there is good news, ladies and gentlemen, and I will share with you. So, just a couple of years ago, I was arrested for free speech. Hey, keep it down, John. This is about you. So, John Childs right here, he hates our rights. I am a disabled combat veteran. And every time I come up here and speak of my First Amendment rights, it's always John Childs that runs and cowers like a little rat. John was on my jury. John was on my jury. You want to violate my rights?
You guys could see. Now I just want to narrate a little bit here. You can see exactly what's going on. He started speaking, hey, we got the best here, we got the best servants here, we got the best counsel, they're all good. But then when he started to flip the script and tell the truth, now they're starting to
want to violate
his rights and commit prior restraint.
Rights. I don't care. Are you going to arrest me? Yes or no? Will you arrest me? I will only leave under threat of arrest.
And I haven't watched this whole video, but I can bet, and you can all bet, Wolvie had more things to say. He always
Yes.
does. So be sure to
Yep.
go watch this video as well. And kudos to you, Wolvie, for actually doing a live stream last night. We appreciate you. So
Yeah, he does great breakdowns. 100%.
he does. Absolutely. He's always got an opinion too, whether it's right or wrong. He always has one. And you know, when it's his opinion, he's right, of course. There's no change in his opinion once he has one, and that's okay. So, we love Wolvie. All right. Let's see. I almost forgot. And this is one of the biggest channels. Let's see here. Let's pull this up. He went live last night too. John Felix. Please put his link in the chat too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's he's Florida. He's all about Florida. But when somebody is attacked egregiously, especially Flex, like I said, everybody loves Flex your freedoms. Period. And so we do want to share the fact that John Felix did do a live stream on his arrest last night, and he makes some really good points as well. I am going to go ahead and play a little bit of it here. I did watch part of this, and so I want to make sure that we get a comment or two of his in here as well. And be sure and put his link in the chat. And if you haven't already subscribed to John Felix, please do so.
All right, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're not being a douche, so I don't care.
Right. And look at that. He had Innocent Auditor up there last night. It was the first Innocent Auditor. He didn't know who he was, so he wasn't going to let him up. But he was actually sharing Innocent Auditor's video, but he just didn't realize it. So he corrected that and got him up on stage. So here we go.
So let's go to.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not going. We've had our ups and our downs. We've had some conversations, but above all of that, you were still.
I hate public speaking, by the way. I despise it.
Reverend said, "We don't know what's ahead for you, but whatever it is, we know that God's going to guide you and keep you." So, despite all that went on, I can't do all the accolades that people have given me.
All right.
I can just.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. Yep, I'm going now. He is amazing. Watch this. It's so cool. Has the whole crowd stand up.
Let's see. Hello, everybody. Great to see you. We just all stand up and give a quick clap and a round of applause to the best mayor and the best city council I have ever seen. They are.
Is he being sarcastic?
Yes.
The best. I'm the best. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm the best.
That's great.
You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing.
He is awesome.
Well, I do know that unfortunately there is at least one city council member here today. And I'm sorry, Mayor Hart. I guess the people have spoke and you will be replaced. However, there is good news, ladies and gentlemen, and I will share with you. So
oh, they look so worried. Look at those faces. Yes.
a couple years ago, just a couple of years ago, I was arrested for free speech. Hey, keep it down. Keep it down, John. This is about you. So John Childs right here, he hates our rights. I am a disabled combat veteran. And every time I come up here and speak on my First
Why is he cutting them off, the piece of
Amendment rights, it's always John Childs that runs and cowers like a little rat. John was on my jury. John was on my jury.
Whoa!
Instantly.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Wait a second. Isn't it his turn to speak?
Yes.
So literally, when I started this live stream, I was on the phone with the lawyer. For this reason right here, I was in Okeechobee County Commission meeting. It was my time to speak. I was speaking. He didn't like what I had to say, so they had the cops come and throw me out, and I'm literally suing them for that. Oh,
Yep.
Brand, my lawyer's doing it because I am clueless when it comes to that stuff. But this exactly what. So if it's his time to speak, it's his time to speak. And if the crowd doesn't like it, the mayor should be hitting the gavel. I have a damn gavel, right? The mayor
Hit it. Hit it.
The mayor should be having
Find that gavel, John.
and bringing the room to order.
Order.
Order. That's right.
Order another port.
My goodness. So look at this. And this is the chief, of course. They can't stand free speech. They can't stand the First Amendment.
Nope.
Want to violate my rights? You want to violate my rights? I don't care. Are you going to arrest?
By the mayor. By the mayor. The mayor says, get out. You have to get out. No freedom of speech. Get
Right.
out.
The mayors act like the cops are their personal army and bodyguards. That's not how it works, you swine.
And we all know that John Childs instigated that too, because at first the mayor thought, oh, this guy's cool. He's, got the whole crowd to applaud for me. I like it. But then John Childs, as soon as he started speaking a little bit differently, got the mayor to say, oh, I didn't know. No, we can't have that. We can't even have him speaking against one of our council members.
I think the problem is the other way around. It's not that the mayors think that the police are their personal army. It's that the police think the mayor gives them orders.
Yep.
They
and
have
they
to
follow
just do
those
what
orders.
and they have to just do what the mayor says, no matter what.
Yep. Nailed
Blindly.
it. Yep.
Blindly, just like the Nazis, right? Just follow an orders. No excuse.
Right. We have
know.
we have a way to do things. It's called rules, and it's called law, and rule of law works in this country, and it's worked for 250 years. By the way, next year is going to be the 250-year mark. So it's going to be a lovely time. We're going to have to ramp things up and let these people know, and if it's necessary, prosecute them, bring them to civil litigation. This is what's necessary in this country to bring this country back to order. These people in these positions of power do not understand that the people own this country.
Yep. The people have the power. So Press with Ranker, I do want to read that. We need to support each other better with these city council meetings and court dates. Jessica Saxton is setting an example of how to do it right. Okay, I'll definitely look into that. When Press with Ranker recommends somebody, you can pretty much take it to the bank. So I will definitely look into Jessica Saxton. Press with Ranker's never steered me wrong, and I don't think he'd steer anyone wrong. Please put his link in the chat, and if you haven't already subscribed to Press with Ranker, please do so and look at his work. He is a patriot. Let's see. Lenny Malley, I want to read this one. He always puts everything in big bold print because he knows I can't see well. This is with the face of a Nazi. Looks like they come in blue shirts. Yeah, instead of brown shirts. Yeah, they come in brown shirts. They come in government batches with great veggies. Oh, okay.
The JJs.
yeah, the JJs. Absolutely. And they are just order followers. They're the thugs behind our corrupt government. And I contend our government is corrupt in every branch of government, especially the judicial system. They're what people call the nighttime government. You ever try to film a judge? Look out.
Yeah.
But if you can ever smoke the judicial branch, that's awesome when you can. I only know of a few people that have done it, so
it is rare.
Yep, Bao is one of them. He smoked that judicial branch when they arrested him for that Massachusetts thing up there.
Well, you gotta learn the rules.
Yep,
and
that judge ran away.
Sometimes they like to bend their own rules, but you gotta hold their feet to the fire.
Absolutely. And like I said, that's another thing that that Utah Defender has been doing locally here with a judge called Stuckey, who, in my opinion, is a piece of shit. And I don't have a gag order, so I can say it. But they've given a gag order to Utah Defender, and he could use all the help he can get from us. So if you guys want to put out his stuff, please do so because he can't. Like I said, James Freeman just did last night on his.
Yeah, I just got a notice as well. Someone just went live.
Ah, okay. Who went live?
Flex.
Flex? He did. Okay, so let's end this. Guys, everybody go over to Flex Your Freedom's live stream. And thanks for showing up, and we'll see you on the next one.
Do you know how to raid?
I don't. How do I raid?
Okay. I know there's a way to raid, but if you don't know, then everybody go to Flex. Never mind.
Everybody go to Flex. Go there now. Do it
Later,
now.
Pam.
I'm going.
All right, see ya.
Well, the sun sets low on the dusty plain. Justice walks slow, but it ain't the same. The law can't reach and the sheriff's gone. So we take the reins and we right the wrong. The vigilance committee's here when the law ain't enough. We take it into our own hand where the road's getting rough. In the dead of the night, when the sky's turning blue, we make our stand, ain't no fear, we see it through. Outlaws hide in the hills so steep, but we track them down while the town's asleep. No badge on our chest, but we swore an oath. Justice and accountability, we want both. They call it the Vigilance Committee when the law ain't enough. We take it into our own hands where the road's getting rough. In the dead of the night, when the sky's turning blue, we make our stand, ain't no fear, we see it through. We ain't no angels, but we ain't the sin. When the law won't listen, that's when we begin. With a steady hand and a fire in our soul, we bring the justice, we pay the toll. They say it's a game that the brave must play, but the lines get blurry when the law won't sway. Ain't no judge, ain't no jury here, just the cold wind blowing and a voice you can hear. They call it the Vigilance Committee when the law ain't enough. We take it into our own hand where the road's getting rough. In the dead of the night, when the sky's turning blue, we make our stand, ain't no fear, we see it through. So when the law can't save you and you're all alone, just remember the Vigilance Committee, we'll be taking you home.